So today we're going to talk about what happens if you hurt the 12 signs. We're going to do each and every one, and we're going to talk about it because somebody sent me this thing and it said this is how the 12 signs react if you hurt them. So I was like, I want to see this. I got to see this. So let's get started. My name is QueenAusetHeru, and thank you for joining me for the wonderful edition of Ask an Aquarius. If you haven't already, please hit the red subscribe button and smack the bell. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and pass it on to anyone and everyone who might like it too. Please drop us a positive comment in the comment section. And if you want to get a reading done, please hit me up on social media. All my information is underneath this video. I would love you to join us on Patreon. Likewise, my Amazon wish list is underneath this video in case you want to send me a gift for Christmas. And my PayPal and my Cashapp in case you would like to give a donation to the channel. There's also some resources for you underneath this video, so check it out if you haven't already. All right, let's see. All right, they gave me a whole list. We're going to go backwards as always. We always start from Pisces because Aries is first in the zodiac. Everybody always starts with Aries. And I think that's so unfair to poor Pisces. So we're going to start with Pisces. Pisces says, if you hurt them, Pisces may swim away from you. If you hurt, see Pisces, okay, we're dealing with water. Water is emotion and spirit and things like that. Some other things as well. But we're going to deal with the emotional aspect. So Pisces is water. Water is emotion. So if you hurt them emotionally, they're going to swim away like a fish. You know, I think you'd have to hurt them pretty bad though, because the Pisces that I know, they tend to know that they're sensitive, and they also tend to be open to hanging in there with people. If they love somebody and they really care about somebody, they feel a connection with somebody, they'll hang in there. So you must have hurt them really bad for them to walk away. Seriously, you probably deserve it at that point. So, because Pisces, like I said, is not quick to disperse. So if they left you, you probably deserved it. Aquarius, prepare for a cold shoulder. Yeah, if you hurt me, oh, you getting a cold shoulder, boo-boo. You're getting a cold shoulder from that moment indefinitely. You might never get a warm shoulder ever again, you know, especially if you hurt me and I think it's on purpose. If somebody hurt me by accident, I might consider forgiving them. I might. It depends. But if I know they did it on purpose, or if I suspect they did it on purpose, oh, no. I'm going to be icy cold to you. I don't care how warm I used to be. I could have been in love with you. You could have been my moon and stars. But as soon as you hurt me to that level, you done. Because to me, and I'm going to tell you as an Aquarius, I feel like loving somebody makes me too vulnerable in the first place. So if I got that vulnerable and then you stab me, okay, okay, I'm not fucking with you no more. Period, point blank. Capricorn, cross a Capricorn and they'll be icy AF. Yeah, the funny thing about Aquarius will generally stop talking to you. They will disappear on you. Capricorn will keep talking to you and just be icy towards you. It depends on the situation. But a lot of times they'll just be nasty to you. And it's like, well, why you keep talking to me then? My mother's a Capricorn. And some of y'all know I'm surrounded by Capricorns. My mother's a Capricorn. My sister's a Capricorn. My favorite uncle was a Capricorn. I got an aunt or two or three that are Capricorns. I was married to a Capricorn. Oh my God. They surround me. And they will get mad at you, be icy with you, but still in your face. Aquarius ain't gonna do that. We just gonna dip. Sagittarius, hurt them and they might get wild and unforgiving. Yeah, I think it depends with Sagittarius. Some Sagittarius will pop off. That's a fire sign. They will pop you in your mouth. Okay? It depends on which one. Some of them will not. But some some Sagittarius will punch you in your mouth. If you pop off, they will pop right back. Some of them can be wild. Some of them will not forgive you. It definitely does depend on their maturity level and how good they are with their temper. But if you know Sagittarius, think about Nicki Minaj is a Sagittarius. I'm trying to think of who was another Sagittarius that's famous. I think I can't remember right now, but I know some other ones, and I think they're all wild. Isn't Miley Cyrus a Sagittarius? And isn't Offset a Sagittarius? But the point of the matter is, I think so. You guys can tell me in the comment section. But the point of the matter is that some of them can get wild, they can pop off, and they can be very unforgiving. So if you hurt a Sagittarius, you might get punched in your mouth. Scorpio. Mess with the Scorpio, you're in for trouble. One of the biggest things about Scorpio is revenge. Okay? And when they say you're in for trouble, sometimes that's the trouble. The Scorpio be like, oh, okay. And the Scorpio is just like Aquarius. They're really smart, you know, because I was reading once and Google said that Aquarius and Scorpio are known for being the two of the smartest signs in the zodiac. And one of the things that happens with smart people is they're calculating. So a Scorpio will get revenge. They'll take their time too. They don't have to get like instant gratification. They can get their revenge in 10, 15 years. But as long as they got you, they got you. So you got to be really careful. If you really hurt a Scorpio, you might get it. You might get it. And you don't know what kind of revenge they might get. It's usually some kind of elaborate plot, you know, to harm you the way you harm them. Libra. They hate drama and may ghost you if they can't handle it. Libra, if you hurt them, they'll ghost you. Yes, sometimes. Yeah, that's a very true statement. But they'll ghost you for dumb stuff. A Libra will ghost you just because they can't handle the conversation you're having. They're very non-confrontational. They don't want to have drama. They don't want to confront things. They would rather ignore things. So ghosting is a form of avoidance. So they will quickly do that. So if you hurt a Libra, they may ghost you. It just depends, because if they're hurt bad enough, they might lash out. Some Libras have bad tempers, and a lot of people don't know that because they're very good at hiding it. You won't see it frequently either. It's just that when you really get them to that point, then you might have a problem on your hands. It depends. They might ghost you or they might blow up at you. It really depends with the Libra. Virgo. Watch out. They're always watching and taking notes. If you hurt a Virgo, they probably already knew you was going to hurt them. Virgos have a tendency to calculate things. They're watching, they're observing, you know. So they probably already knew it was coming in a lot of cases. But Virgos that I've hurt or seen somebody else hurt, they usually just kind of like eventually went away. Eventually. You know, Virgo is not one of those kind of signs that is explosive. You know, they're an earth sign. So their energy is a lot slower to move, you know. But they probably will already know what you're up to or that you are capable of it. They probably been watching you, observing you. You know, that's the kind of thing that they do. Leo may get defensive and struggle to forgive. Yeah, defensiveness I can see. Leo likes attention. They like positive attention, but they may get defensive if you hurt them. And I don't know about Leo and forgiveness. I'd have to ask him because I know a lot of Leos. My brother's a Leo. My nephew's a Leo, you know, but he's just a baby. So I can't ask him yet. But the Leos that I know personally, they're not big on forgiveness. They won't keep bringing something up. They'll let it go, but I don't think they really forgive it. That's the thing. Forgiveness is a big thing. And a lot of people don't ever forgive. They just let things go. And letting something go and forgiving it are two totally different things. Letting it go just means you're not going to mention it no more. But you could still be thinking about it and harboring thoughts about it. You know, that's where the forgiveness comes in. Cancer. Brace yourself for the emotional tsunami. Yeah, if you heard of Cancer, oh my goodness. Y'all know Voldemort was a Cancer. And if I heard him or I didn't heard him or somebody else heard him, the emotional tsunami is right. They go off. He kept calling my phone, trying to argue with me. I mean, they just trying to attack me, going on different platforms to attack me, emailing me. I mean, just the just the tsunami of emotions drove me crazy. Like, oh my God. And as an Aquarius, you know, we ain't about that. So that was a very difficult time for me because his emotional, and when they call it a tsunami, I really get it because it's not just a little something, something, you know, like, you know, Aquarius don't like dealing with all the emotional stuff, period. But when it's a little something, something, I can tread the water for about 15 minutes, you know. But when it becomes, you know, a tsunami, when it becomes a typhoon, when it becomes, you know, huge, I can't weather it anymore. So his emotional stuff, and this is a man, you know, and the women are like that too, but I kind of find the men to be worse because I feel like a Cancer woman, it's normal for a woman to express her feelings in our society, but men, we don't allow them that. So when they do it, I think that especially as a man, as a Cancer man, when a man does express his emotions, we don't always respond well to it, you know. So I think some of them, it's over the top, and plus he had severe mental health issues. So the combination of those two things was like, oh my God, I couldn't deal with it. So yeah, Cancer, emotional tsunami. Try not to hurt your Cancer. Try not to hurt anybody, for real, based on this list. Try not to hurt anybody. But if you hurt a water sign, know that you're going to catch it. Especially a Cancer. Gemini. Hurt them and they might go into ghost mode. See how the air signs kind of just cut people off and keep it moving, you know? So Geminis, they said here, will ghost. I've never heard of Gemini, so I can't say. I'm gonna have to ask you guys about that one. What happened when you heard a Gemini, or are you a Gemini? Have you been hurt? How did you respond to it? Because I've never hurt one that I know of, not one that told me. Put it like that. Taurus, good luck changing their mind. Taurus are really fucking stubborn. So if you hurt them, you're going to have a really hard time. I think they will forgive you or at least let it go, but you're going to have a really hard time changing their mind about what they were initially upset about. Like if you did something, you're going to have to prove to Taurus that you're sorry. You're going to have to prove to Taurus that it's not going to happen again, you know? Even if it is, you're going to have to at least make them believe, you know, that it's a possibility. They're probably not going to believe you like it says here because they're very stubborn. But at least to get back into their good graces, you're going to have to make it sound good. Seriously. If you hurt an Aries, step on an Aries' toes and get ready to be roasted. And Aries are known for popping off. You're a fool if you upset an Aries. They're known for popping off. They're known for that. Like if you look on a lot of the TikToks, a lot of the astrology books, they are known for popping off. Now, I'm not going to say every Aries is going to snap on you and want to fight, but it is common. They not no punks, yo. It is common with them. It's common if you hurt an Aries and they try to throw something or hit you or grab your stuff, you know, or yell. It's very common. Now, I guess it depends on their level of anger management. It probably depends on their maturity level. It probably depends on a number of things like that. But if you tell me you hurt an Aries and they punched you in the face, I'm going to believe you. I'm going to believe you because they're a fire sign, and fire signs are known for popping off, and Aries is at the top of that, and Aries is the baby of the zodiac. Literally, they're the babies. Their energy is represented by a baby. So if they're a baby, babies don't know how to control their emotions. They don't know how to emotionally regulate yet. So yes, some Aries will know that. Yes, some Aries will handle things with calm, with decency, but a lot of Aries will pop off. So if an Aries pops off, you better run. You better run. Don't be giving your Aries no reasons to pop off. Seriously. Our first positive comment is coming from SKBD69. This was a great reading. Oh, this is one of the readings I did on Diddy. I did a reading. I do readings all the time. So check out my videos. There's a playlist of my readings. And this is one I did on Diddy. I've done Diddy. I've done Beyonce. I've done Cardi B. I've done a lot of people. The Lost Colony of Roanoke. That was one of my favorites. I did Annabelle. I did Area 51. I've done a lot of readings on different things like that that you guys have asked me to look at. Thank you so much, SD. Ray Dean Van Reenen, 5069. According to Chinese astrology, it is his enemy year this year, the year of the dragon. The vile rooster isn't standing a chance this year. Oh, I didn't know that. So for those of you who are into Chinese astrology, you might want to find out, because the year of the dragon, yeah. Oh yeah, that's right, because I'm a dragon. Yeah, okay, so it was my year. It was a good year. The only issue is that I got sick this year, but I wasn't sick for long. I was sick for about 10 days, but still. Okay, all right, Year of the Dragon. All right, so if you want to know more about Chinese astrology, you can find out what your year is, and maybe it's your year. All right, excellent. Thanks for telling us about that. I forgot to mention Chinese astrology on this channel. All right, guys, you come back soon because I got a lot more to say. See you later.